The Springfield Police Department is apologizing to residents in East Springfield and Chicopee tonight after video surfaced showing their officer shooting into a dump truck in a residential neighborhood. 22 News I-Team reporter Don Shipman spoke with police to get answers.
Yeah, some neighbors said that they were so concerned that they called police thinking there was a shooting in their neighborhood. They contacted the 22 News I-Team to find out if those officers were breaking the law.
And all of a sudden I heard the bam, 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 bam.
The peace of a quiet afternoon suddenly interrupted by the sound of gunfire. Neighbors captured the incident on video. Springfield police officers were firing their weapons into the sand in the rear of a dump truck parked at their public safety complex on East Street. People who live in this residential neighborhood on the Chicopee-Springfield line were caught off guard.
Everybody was complaining because of no previous warning that they were going to do this in the first place. Second day when they're doing it, everybody started coming down the street from the neighborhood.
Will you listen to me?
Oh, I'll listen to you.
Listen to me. We won't do it again. It's over.
I just want to know, would I be going to jail and my LTC be taken away if I was in my
That's
backyard?
an irrelevant question.
Neighbors contacted the 22 News I-Team and they wanted to know why officers were firing their weapons so close to homes, and they questioned whether it was legal. Springfield police spokesperson Ryan Walsh told 22 News that officers were testing new equipment under controlled conditions at a police department facility.
There's a public safety exemption, and there's ordinances actually speaking to that within the city. So there's nothing illegal about it for police officers or law enforcement to do that.
The 22 News I-Team checked, and the city code backs that up. And the 22 News I-Team also learned that under state law, it's illegal for you to fire a weapon within 500 feet of a home, but there are exemptions for law enforcement. Walsh told the I-Team that officers took precautions using specialized ammunition.
So explain that to me, like it's a different type of ammunition. It's not the ammunition that like officers would have when they're out on the street.
It's what they use for training. It's what they use in the police academy. It's very common for instruction, education. It's not something that they carry when they go out on the street.
But if a person were to be hit by that, would it be deadly?
Would that be deadly? Potentially.
Walsh said police used their robocall system to warn East Springfield neighbors of the testing. He also admitted that their calling system did not include the Chicopee residents living just over the city line where the test took place. The 22 News I-Team followed up with a number of East Springfield homeowners asking if they received that automated message. Only one said yes, but they received that call after the testing had already started.
Billy over next door over here, he has 3 grandchildren that are here all the time. And if they're walking the street, who knows what would happen.
We weren't being the best neighbor. We listened to the complaints and we decided to move, and it's not going to happen again.
The Springfield Police Department has been using that property for about 2 years now. Before that, the U.S. military used it as an armory. Neighbors said even then, though, they never once heard gunfire there. I'm Don Shipman, working for you on the 22 News I-Team.